John Gruden, the most polarizing coach in recent Raiders history, is back in the spotlight. After years of silence since his controversial departure, he has re-emerged with ventures like a YouTube channel and a deal with Barstool Sports. These moves signal a man seeking redemption and a new opportunity in football. To many fans, these appearances seem like part of a larger strategy. Gruden knows his passion for football still resonates with fans and team owners. But the question is whether these efforts are enough to erase the scars left by his tumultuous departure from the Raiders. While some see this as a smart move to regain public trust, others are skeptical. After all, is he simply exploiting his popularity, or does this actually signal a genuine desire to lead a team again? Former quarterback Boomer Esiason has added a new element to the conversation by stating that Gruden is 100% ready to return to coaching. He says there is interest from multiple teams, which further fuels speculation about a return. But which teams would be willing to risk their reputations by signing Gruden? For the Raiders, this news is a point of concern. Even if Gruden doesn't specifically return to Las Vegas, his figure still looms large over the team. This creates an emotional and strategic dilemma for the franchise and its fans. Esiason believes that if not in 2024, Gruden's return could happen in 2025. This statement left many fans wondering, does Gruden really have a market in today's NFL? Or is this just a desperate attempt to regain relevance? Gruden's final tenure with the Raiders left a deep and controversial mark. He began with promises of rebuilding and leadership, but ended up embroiled in an email scandal that rocked not only the team, but the entire NFL. His legacy is a mix of undeniable talent and problematic decisions. For many fans, the biggest issue wasn't just the scandal, but also the impact his choices had on the team's performance. Questionable signings and an outdated approach at times left the Raiders in dire straits. While Gruden is still respected as a brilliant tactician, the weight of controversy has many wondering whether he deserves another chance. Has he learned from his past mistakes, or are we destined to relive the same problems? The Raiders are in the midst of a rebuild, trying to solidify a solid foundation for the future. Under head coach Josh McDaniels, expectations are high, but results have been inconsistent. The last thing the team needs right now is more distractions. Gruden's possible re-engagement raises an important question. Would this be a good move for the team's current situation? The roster needs stability, and a Gruden return could cause more upheaval than progress. However, some fans argue that he can still contribute his experience and football knowledge. Would Gruden's return be an asset or a hindrance to the team's progress? Raider Nation is divided. On one side, there are those who see Gruden as a symbol of hope and a potential catalyst for a new era of success. On the other, there are those who fear that his presence could bring more problems than solutions. Fans want to win, but not at any cost. Gruden's last chapter in charge has left many suspicious. Can he really deliver the expected results without repeating past mistakes? Meanwhile, nostalgic fans remember Gruden's accomplishments during his first stint with the team in the early 2000s. That group believes he deserves a second chance. But are most of them ready for it? NFL history is full of coaches who overcame hard times to achieve greatness. Bill Belichick, for example, was fired by the Browns before becoming one of the greatest coaches in history with the Patriots. Andy Reid also overcame challenges and criticism before transforming the Kansas City Chiefs into a powerhouse. These examples show that it is possible to turn things around, but Gruden faces unique obstacles. His controversies are not just about on-field performance, but also about ethical and reputational issues. That makes the situation more complex. The big question is, does Gruden have what it takes to follow in the footsteps of these coaches and prove he can still make history? Or will the weight of his controversies be too great to overcome? A Gruden return would impact not only the team's dynamics, but also its relationship with fans. Many fans are still reeling from the tumultuous events of his departure and may not be ready for more uncertainty. Additionally, the current Raiders roster would have to adjust to new leadership again, which could hurt the team's development. Players need stability to perform at their best, and frequent changes in coaching can be detrimental. On the other hand, a successful Gruden return could unite Raider Nation in a unique way. If he can deliver results, the current divisions could give way to a more engaged and confident fan base. For Gruden, returning to the NFL would be more than just a new opportunity. It would be a chance for redemption. He seems determined to rebuild his image, but he knows the road will be long and full of challenges. His current strategy, showcasing his passion for football and reconnecting with fans, is a good start, but it will need to be followed by concrete action. Gruden will have to prove that he has learned from his mistakes and is ready to lead again. If he can earn the trust of team owners and the NFL, he could have a real chance. But is time on Gruden's side? Or does he need to act quickly to avoid the moment slipping away? The NFL is a highly competitive and politicized league, and teams have a lot to lose by hiring someone with Gruden's track record. Still, Esiason's reported interest suggests he's not completely off the radar. The media will also play a crucial role in this potential return. Positive coverage can help shape public perception, while harsh criticism could hinder Gruden's reintegration process. Are team owners willing to weather the firestorm of criticism that would likely come with hiring Gruden? Or would they prefer to move on to less controversial options? So, Raider Nation, what do you think? Does Gruden deserve another chance? Or is it time to move on and focus on the future? His history with the Raiders is complex, but no one can deny his passion for the game and his connection with the fans. We want to hear from you. Please share your thoughts and ideas about what impact this potential return could have on the team and Raider Nation as a whole. Let's keep this conversation alive, because in the end, the fans' voices are what really matter. And remember, leave your like, share this content, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any news. Raider Nation, we're in this journey together.